In this video, we'll talk on how to create a split URL test using Visual Website Optimizer and sales pages built with ClickFunnels. We have a funnel with two variations of the sales page. We don't want to use ClickFunnels for the split test, but want to use Visual Website Optimizer in this case. Let us go ahead. First thing, we need to collect our inventories, and we need to collect URLs of both pages, then the URL of the order form and the URL of the thank you page. It's easy to do just by clicking visiting that page, and that will be the URL. Everything prior to the question mark here. Okay. So I already collected all the URLs for them, so I have it handy. And in the next step, I want to change my default landing page advanced guide to style to the control URL. If you're watching this video and this part is probably not for you, if you're watching it just on YouTube, it specifically refers if we are testing the main URL and then with a redirect to the ClickFunnels. Okay, on the wishlist member, we're going to settings, and from settings we want to choose the URL for known members. Okay, so instead of course F, we want to provide the external URL here, and the external URL will be this one. That the same URL for the control page. Okay, let me save it. Now whenever we go to Advanced Guide to Style and click it, we'll be redirected to, let me see, yes, we will be, whenever we go to advancedguidetostyle.com, we'll be redirected to ClickFunnels. So the redirect does work. Okay, we can close Advanced Guide to Style, we don't need it anymore. Now let's go back to Visual Website Optimizer and create a split URL test by clicking here. We want to create a new one. Okay, here's the main deal. We don't want to provide URL matches. We want, because that will be the exact match, we want to provide URL matches pattern. Why? Because right after our URL we can have anything like that, equals, etc., etc. So that automatically will be spotted here. We don't want to provide the closing trailing slash. That's no here. So let's leave it like this. Okay, so that's for control page, and then for the variation we are using this exact URL. Let me copy over and provide the same URL matches pattern like that. I forgot HNet. Okay, and enter URL page to create previews. Probably this one. Actually, it doesn't matter here. What we got under more options? No, we don't need other options. Make sure that you have everything correct here, because if the split test is live and published, doing any editing and changes may actually affect the accuracy of the test. Okay, let us click next. Okay, goal 1, and the goal 1 will be whenever somebody clicks order button and lands on order page, or let's call it checkout page or order form page, doesn't matter. So that will be the goal 1. And I also want to copy over the order form URL here. And again, instead of URL matches, we want to provide URL matches pattern or URL starts with. I prefer in this case this one. Okay, let us copy over and let me rename this goal. So this will be goal 1 order form. Okay, tracks pages, page visits. Yeah, that's what we want to track here. Now let's create another goal, and this goal will be whenever people fill everything in and then they click complete order, they are going, let us back to our funnels, to the order confirmation page and the final thank you page. So we want to copy over the URL of this exact thank you page and insert it as a goal number 2. Okay, let me do that. Again, URL starts with no close and trailing slashes, nothing like that. And we want to rename this go to thank you. We are good with go, and let me choose this one thank you page as a primary goal, because that what we want to do here is for people to buy. And what is approximate? Maybe 10,000 people, maybe 20,000 people. Yeah. Are we good here? Yes. Let us go next. Okay, campaign name. That solely depends on you. The only thing that I would recommend is to put the date whenever you started, just for your convenience. Enable heat maps for this campaign, yes, it's checked, and integrate with third-party products. Note at this point, advanced options, yes. Campaign involves multiple domains. We want to check this. Otherwise, we'll be not able to track it correctly across multiple domains. Then we want to click finish. Actually, everything is ready. Now, what we want to do is, you see that code not installed, code not installed. We want to copy over this code and insert it into each page from our ClickFunnel. So first of all, both sales pages. Let me click this on this one, and we want to insert it under settings and tracking codes. We already have the Google Analytics code, so right beneath that, let's create that and save it. Now let us go to another page and do the same here. Oops, we don't have the Google Analytics, and let me grab it really quick. Because I want to track those pages visits in my Google Analytics account as well. Okay, in this case, let me do it like this. Okay, and save. Now we want to actually go back to Visual Website Optimizer, and where it is, it's here, and test the pages. Okay, we just insert it into this page, and let me verify that. Check. No. Okay, let me open that page, don't be frustrated. Now we open that page and go back to Visual Website Optimizer and click check again. Now it's sufficient, it's successful. Okay, so don't be frustrated if you see first time unsuccessful result. Now let's test this page. And chances are that we will be unsuccessful again. Yeah, let us open that page and let us verify it again. Check, success. Great. So we installed both the Visual Website Optimizer code and Google Analytics code into both pages. Now we may close them. Okay. In your case, if you are not going to track your pages in Google Analytics, you don't need to provide this script, this code for your Google Analytics account, only the Visual Website Optimizer code. Now let's go back to our funnel and let us insert the codes into order form. And the process is pretty much the same. You just click edit page and go into the page settings. You will want to insert the Visual Website Optimizer code. So let me go to settings, tracking codes. We also don't have the Google Analytics code here, and we want to copy over this and insert it right beneath the Google Analytics code. Save it. Again, we want to check this page. Okay, so we want to check order form page now. Check, doesn't work. Open that. Check again. It does work. Super. The same we are doing for our final page, the thank you page. So we open that. Click edit page. And we insert the code. Tracking codes. Google Analytics. Visual Website Optimizer. Save it. And check it. Where is the URL? Here's the URL. Just go back. Check. Open. And check again. Great. Now you see that we have everything working here. So we tested each of the codes, and the final step is just to start now. We want to click that, and now the campaign is active. Okay, that's pretty much how it works. Thanks for watching.